Hey guys, Ches back again, and Ultimate Team is on the agenda for today. Quick update: you can see in the squad there we've brought a Michael Essien, who has come in at central defensive midfield to partner Emre. Alex Song is taking a quick rest, so that's the one main change that we've made to the team. And we come up here in the first game against a strong Premier League outfit actually. Edin Dzeko and Olivier Giroud up top, Dempsey and Duff out wide, both with a little bit of pace. Not the fastest players, but you know, they're good on the ball and can create chances. And actually, this guy was pretty good at FIFA, to be completely honest. He was very, very good at using the complete dribble. And it was really, really hard to get the ball off him, actually. But we do have a couple of good chances here in the opening 20 minutes. And his goalkeeper does make a couple of good saves. I think it was Michel Vorm in goal. I'm not entirely sure. My memory fails me yet again. But he does get a jammy penalty there. Leon Osman just does the fake shot and turns and just runs into Miranda, falls over. And the ref gave him a penalty, which was extremely frustrating. But Olivier Giroud steps up to take the spot kick. Diego Lopez in goal. And a good save. It's a really poor penalty in all fairness. Puts it... I guess he tried to put it in the corner, but didn't really put enough power on it. So couldn't place it as tidily as he would have liked into the bottom corner. Diego Lopez makes a good save. And Adrian there, breaking away on the counter-attack, uses his pace, composes himself before taking a shot, putting it into the middle of the goal, and that put us 1-0 up literally on the stroke of half-time. So pleased with that, after he'd had quite a bit of the ball as well. And Michael Essien here, showing good feet and a good turn, plays the ball out to Guardado just after half-time. More good feet from him, and then a rifling effort right into the top corner. That's a fantastic effort from Andres Guardado, to be completely honest. And that's his first goal for the club, using his pace to get on the edge of the box. And that is how that game finished. We do take a 2-0 lead, a 2-0 win. And a couple of achievements, 10G for Silverware, 30G for promotion. And we've won the league. That is the league title. We've got promotion in the last episode. We've come in with a 2-0 win here. And we've gotten ourselves a Division 5 title. So very, very chuffed with that. 4 wins, 1 draw, and 1 defeat. So good form as well. And our overall record has gone up from that as well. But more changes, we've brought in a Jose Callahan there to sit behind Roberto Soldado. And also at right back, I've brought in a Juan Fran to give Iraola a bit of a rest. And our first marquee signing here, you can see on the screen now, just bought Pedro for 5,200 coins. And yeah, that's the first big name signing. I guess, you know, Alex Song, Michael Essien, Roberto Soldado, you know, they're big names, big signings, but Pedro was the first higher priced, if you like. You know, we paid like £2,000 for Song and less than that for Essien and about the same for Soldado, but £5,000 for Pedro is a big price to pay, and he's our first big signing, but there will be more to come hopefully in the future. And we come up here against a not a hybrid, a bronze and silver, mixing my words up completely here. A gold and silver Brazilian team, and this guy tried to skill a lot, but his front line and his midfield were extremely pacey, and we used our pace here on the breakaway from an attack. Jose Callahan, that's why we bought him. That's why he's in the team, using his pace and 90 to race away and put us 1-0 up in the 10th minute. And that was very effective. And he also was very effective with you know, players like Lucas and Alex Pato. Michel Bastos as well up top, and Wellington, all with pace of like 85 plus, even into the 90s. And it was hard to deal with actually, and I couldn't really get on the ball here. Again, his pace was beginning to tearing our back line apart, and Lucas with a wonderful effort. You can't really do anything about that. When a player hits the ball that well and it flies into the corner, you just have to say, great goal. You know, it's frustrating as hell, but you know, what can you do when someone puts a goal in like that? And what can you do when Alex Song does this? Pick that out, son. 2-2 in the 34th minute, and it was an end-to-end game. It was flowing left to right. He was having a chance, and I was having a chance, and then, you know, the possession wasn't. No one was really holding possession. It was literally counter-attack, and we counter-attacked here. Jose Callahan again showing good feet, amazing feet. Rounds 2 defenders, gets himself into the box, composes himself, pops it into the bottom corner, and that's 3-2 to us in the 45th minute. And 5 goals in the first half is pretty nutty, to be completely fair. And I was pleased to an extent. I was clearly, you can see on the screen, he'd had a lot more chances, and if we were going to get anything out of this game, we were going to need to, you know, to shore up at the back. Unfortunately, Alex Pato here did race away and slot that into the bottom corner in the 56th minute. And that was the catalyst, really, for a second half 10-minute collapse, really. Here he comes again in the 62nd minute with Wellington. I was so concerned about him trying to pass it to someone else that I just didn't close him down. And another absolutely worldy strike into the top corner. And this is the quarter-final of the Cup that we went into a couple of episodes ago. We were hoping to get through into the semi-final. But Day manages to get a free header there. Poor defending from me again. And from the 58th minute to the 66th minute, we go from 3-2 up to 5-3 down, which was just ridiculous, to be completely honest. We couldn't manage to muster anything more from the second half of that game. So we are out of the Cup, unfortunately. But I'm sure at some point in the next future episodes, we will have a go at going for that Gold Cup again. I would like a cup win. Obviously, you get a coin bonus and a pack, but it would be nice to win some silverware of from cups rather than just leagues. So we're putting up some of the players in the auction house that are surplus to requirements now. We've bought in we've bought in the higher grade players. Guardado, he was good, but his stamina was really poor. He was was knackered after every game, and it was going to be expensive to keep him on using the fitness cards that we would have had to buy eventually. That's kind of why I went out and spent the £5 on Pedro. But come back next time. I think I've got a pack opening for episode 7, so drop a like on this video, and I will see you in episode 7 with that pack opening.